my friends? Good morning. It is your best friend in this business, CryptoFace. And wow, we have a surprise video today. So much to go over, all over the markets. My Lord, the Google, boy, Google, thank you. Google has been my top performer. I'm up over 1,012%, 1,012% off my Google plays. I got in those on 7/21/25. Okay, so crypto people, all right, if you're looking, you can expand your horizons. And I know I'm sandbagging the options video. I'm working on a deal with hopefully we're able to come to a little trial deal here with one of the top 2 brokers in the world. They serve the world. And E-Trade isn't there's something that E-Trade doesn't do that is a really big deal, and it comes down to basically liquidity. But I'm not trying to get too sidetracked here. So the option stuff will come soon. It'll come soon, but please be patient. The video's ready. But that being said, over 1,000% on Google. Who needs crypto when you can do that? 700% on Core Z and more. But let's take a look at the Bitcoin price action, kind of see, what's going on here. And, just going off of the higher time frames, I mean, the daily, we had the trigger wave yesterday. That was, it doesn't get much more clear and simpler than that. We have our momentum, big momentum, our anchor wave, trigger wave, the smaller one, boom, boom. Red RSIs, both RSIs are inside of each other and negative, bearish. That's market cipher, basic strategy. Simple as it gets. Now, we're hanging over this 105, 103 area. And if we actually go to the more current 2.0 spider lines, this area is a little more clear. And it's hanging. It's kind of hanging for dear life. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, the weekly. Yeah, momentum's coming down. Momentum has actually breached below the 0 line, and we have slight inward curvature on the view up oscillation. Bearish. That's not good. Not good. Bearish. Let's go to the 12-hour. 12-hour. Again, yesterday, this was even a more clear sign from the daily. Yeah, weak RSIs. We'll see if it's able to rally some kind of a bounce, just off of quote unquote support. But oh boy, look at this money flow, Mike. Not looking good. The flow of money has been coming down. Look at that anchor wave, trigger wave, RSIs coming down. This was a short, as obvious and blatant as it could have been with market cipher basic strategy. Now, the market's just opened in the immediate short term. We are smack dab on the spiral. I'm telling you, this isn't it crazy how it works? Isn't it crazy? And again, if you're new here, the spider line videos on where we draw them, we have videos. I draw them off the weekly, hike and a sheet candles. After there's a major drop, okay, after there's a big drop, you grab the rays, grab the ray lines, hit the anchor, zoom in. I like to do it off the weekly. drop it on top of the candle close, lay it on the pivot candle, the tallest one in the middle, and there you go. Set them, save them. And it gives you charted territory in uncharted territory when we're breaking all-time highs and when we're not the whole time. We've been doing this for years. We've been using these for years. So we may see a little, just a little, at least a little move up, a little in the immediate short term. Let's go even closer. It's trying to build a little foundation here on the 5-minute. Money flow looks like it's trying to come up. RSI's trying to come up. They at least are angled up pretty good and green. Going into the 2-minute. It's fighting, but you cannot really rest on your laurels right now on when you're longing. If you're longing, you're wronging. Unless you are in and out. In and out. Ethereum, same thing on the daily. Oh boy. Pull up the DBSIs here. Pull up the old dual band strength index. Dual band strength index has a 19 on the bear side, -5, the weakest number on the bull. It's not looking good for Ethereum. Let's go to the 12-hour. So, boy, it's cross-active. No, this does not look good. Look at the gates. The open momentum. The gates are open. This looks like this VWAP oscillation is fighting from inward to outward, but it's looking more inward, serrated. Money flow coming down. These RSIs, the RSIs, not good. Not good. Now, some of you may be asking, is this a Jesus take the wheel pattern? Jesus take the wheel pattern. Right there's the arms. Here's the head. Hallelujah. And in a Jesus take the wheel pattern, when it comes down the neckline, boom, it takes off. The real Jesus take the wheel pattern looks like this. It's flat in the middle. Now, I'm on my new computer, so I don't have my pattern book on this computer. But there's also the Siamese twin Jesus take the wheel, which actually has a bump in the middle, and it has multiple heads. It can have 2 heads. It can have 3 heads. In that case, it's bearish, and the price goes down. This is kind of a smooth. There has been plenty Jesus take the wheels, so to speak, where it's a one smooth little head, and then boo, it takes off. For sure. It's it is at this local bottom here, but man, it's just when you're long and you're wrong, it's really not a good habit. If you're long and you're wronging right now. So I couldn't comfortably say, unless you set a tight stop loss, you can absolutely long the local. And there's not really a clear local bottom here either. It's all wicks. Is it there? Is it there? Is it the spider line? You can keep casting that line, yanking it back. If it's, you can flop and grope in, flop and grope out until you get it. Just don't get stuck in something. There's no point in gambling. We're supposed to be waiting for opportunities that we cannot resist. You're supposed to wait for an opportunity that you cannot resist, where you cannot not take. Let me actually refresh this over here. Let's see here. Oh boy. Ooh, the options are just taking off even more. The stock market is just kicking butt. And that's why no one cares about crypto right now. Nobody cares. We're our own little echo chamber on Twitter. We are a very small group. in reality, we're like a speck of dust. That's why the news doesn't care. Nobody cares because everything else is pumping except crypto. IAU, aka our gold ETF, fighting. What about gold? Gold. Ooh, potential little bottom here. Ooh, a little higher low right here. Money flow looks like she's fighting to come back up. RSIs are green. Need these RSIs to come up. Needs money flow to come up. And we have a nice anchor. Big boy, bit boy. We have our dual big boy green dots right here. This is basic strategy. Still a little early. You know, you would be front running this. You know, once money flow starts coming up, you have a little more confirmation. You can safely enter. A little more safely. What is this, the 3 hour? Okay, that's a weird time frame. What does the 2 hour look like? Okay, what does the hourly look like? All right. Yeah, I like it. I'm liking gold. Copper. Even on days where copper is another one that it separates itself from gold and silver more than the other kind of metals. And you know, there are whispers that there's those that are in the know are going heavy on copper, in certain communities. Planetar. Look at Palantir. Boom! Bursting to new all-time highs. Look, banging 200. My gosh. Do you remember when my first public entry on Planetar was what, $60? Hallelujah. I've been spot holding Planetar. And options, of course. Now, how could I forget Google? Beautiful. Look at this inward curvature to the upside on this current VWAP oscillation. Ooh. Look at that. Hang on. Look at that. Inward curvature. An inward curve keeps on curving inward. So in this case, it would be bullish since on the top side. If it was on the bottom side and it was inward curve, it would be bearish because an inward curve keeps inward curving. Just like an outward curve keeps outward curving. This was a beautiful reset right here. I mean, this was, man, I'm telling you, there's other pastures out there. There's other pastures out there. And that's why they say diversify. Now, where is it here? Here it is. Okay. The main way every politician, listen, these people have never had jobs. Some of them aren't educated. Some of our educated do have jobs. But, you know, it's a good idea to see what these people are doing. So on capitaltrades.com, boy, I tell you, I've been checking this the past few days. This Lisa McLean has been, she must not even have time. Oh, look, she's buying Planetar. Look, she's buying Planetar. She's buying Planetar. Now these were back in June, so these were kind of far away. These are getting released. She has been going ham. Marjorie's been going ham, but this Lisa McLean, Richard's been going ham. Look, Lisa McLean, filling up pages. This Lisa McLean cannot stop. She's been going ham. So let's see if there's a recent one here that she did like super recently. These are some Septembers. Let's see if she's got any Octobers for Lisa McLean. Lisa McLean's Octobers. Actually, let's do this. October. Old Nancy buying Apple. I haven't even looked at the Apple chart. I'm sure that's pumping. I don't even have to look at the chart to know that since it's one of the big boys, it's pumping. And look at that. Let's hang on. Zoom in. Oh my God! Why don't I have Apple options? I don't have any Apple calls I'm so stupid. Let's see when she entered this. When did you punch this in, Nancy? October 21st? 6 days ago? Okay. 6 days ago, Nancy. Let's mark it on the chart. So it's good to, you know, and you still do your TA. What's it? 21st? Boom. Nancy, she must have, look at that. Nancy has market cipher. Nancy saw the trigger wave, followed by the anchor, boom, 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 boom. We'll take you in, Nancy. We'll take you in. Let's see here. Lisa Amgen. That's old school. Amgen, Amazon. Yeah, see, they're shuffling money into the big boy. KO, look, she bought Coca-Cola too. KO, she bought Coca-Cola too, just like. Yes, this is a good little website. It's fun. It seems like it's almost like you don't know how these people even have time to run the government when they are literally full-time. I mean, in order to have this amount of trades, you have to be full-time trading and full-time. I mean, these people, look at these people. Anyway. Right now, Market Cipher is 30% off if you type in the code prepared, not scared. All one word, prepared, not scared, 30% off. MarketCipher.com or MarketCipherTrading.com, both work. What's going on with Zcash? Geez, look at Zcash here. Wow. Money flow coming up, R size, green, fighting. Is this a Jesus take the wheel or is it a double top? It's a little too curve. Again, a pattern is more accurate when it's the exact pattern. Once it starts having dysmorphia in some different ways, you know, the accuracy of it comes down. But, yeah, I mean, you know, man. What about Solano? Solano, look at now. Let's see. Look at Solano on the daily. Look at the arching money flow that was coming down. The bloody red RSI type coming down. The anchor, trigger, momentum coming down. I mean, man. But yeah, this Bitcoin, man. And it likes to fill its wicks. Bitcoin likes to fill its wicks. It's hanging on. It's hanging on by a thread. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good on the 2. That's the 2-day, the daily. Struggle bus, man. Listen, the 4-year cycle is real. And the way things have been, you know, everyone and you there's 2 problems with the crypto price action. Number 1, the Chinese that control it's unregulated Chinese, the winner mutant Binance. The Chinese have always controlled crypto. And so we're playing their game. And number 2 is we invited the institutions and when you all were so against them, all of you are so against the banks. Banks are not your friend. Like the Celsius McCluskey. Remember McCluskey? You all loved McCluskey. Banks are not your friend. Really, dude? Because I love my credit. The credit cards they give me is freedom. The lending they give me is freedom. McCluskey scammed. Celsius scammed out. McCluskey isn't your friend. But yeah, so you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this was the last bull run for crypto. And here's what I mean by that. What I mean is there's too many altcoins now. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the following bear run, what happens is all these altcoins just get sold off into oblivion. And, you know, maybe they try to hold Bitcoin's price up. Listen, you can never take away the transactional value of crypto. Being able to send money quickly, anywhere, however much, however little, with no one in between, that is priceless. That's priceless to an extent, but it does have a price. It does have a price. But the price action, you know, what do I know? What do I know? It'll still be around. Bitcoin will still be around unless Satoshi sells or something. What else is there? So the TLDR is it's not looking good. It's still not looking good. Here, look, we got the baby turtle to the mama turtle. Smaller money flow coming out of the bigger one. I mean, look at these gapped RSIs. Every single pump gets dumped off. It's just it's risk off right now. Why risk it when you can make it with a safer bet like Google and Apple? So, that's what I've been doing. I've been shifting more over to that. So, this whole in and out in 30-second wick of crypto, and man, brutal. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Anyway, so exciting things coming. And hopefully I can land, me and this brokerage firm, and they're literally one of the top brokerage firms, and they're global, and they have liquidity. So my problem with E-Trade is E-Trade doesn't buy, like, let's say if an option is 50 cents, okay, and there's 20 people that are selling this option for 50 cents. On E-Trade, you only have these 20 people. But on other brokers, they do their own calculation, and they'll buy it off you. So, if you're trading for hundreds of thousands of dollars or even tens of thousands, you don't have to worry about slipping up the order book like on these Chinese exchanges. They take your order. The broker takes your order. And that is extremely important. And that is why I need to start offloading off E-Trade, because offloading has been a little difficult. So, yeah. Keep your heads straight. Keep your feet on the ground. See you when I see you.